I'm just curious, what should go here? Come on, give me some ideas. I want to use this for a prop in some future videos, and I think it'd be really cool. So in the comment, just drop me a few ideas. Sound good? What's happening? Hey, Coach Fryer here with you. Super excited. I've got a kind of a touchy subject to talk on here tonight. We're going to talk about the idea of company hopping, right? Okay, and I'm going to give you my transparent insight and wisdom on the idea of company hopping. So, if you think this would be helpful for your teams, I would suggest maybe letting them know about this. You know how I roll. I'm going to be a little transparent, but in a kind, genuine fashion. But I just want to touch on just a couple of quick points. I've been seeing a lot of company hopping lately inside the network marketing direct sales space, and I just wanted to bring some wisdom, some thoughts to each and every one of you. So again, if you think this could be helpful, feel free to share. Start a watch party, do something fun. Let's just have some fun. Let's get the word out. All right. So I'm just getting off a company training every two Mondays a month. I do company trainings Monday nights. Been working under contract with this company for a couple of years now. It's just so incredible to work with. We've literally developed an entire social media system that their whole company follows. Now I can't share any more on all that, but let's just say that they are crushing it and nobody even knows about them, which is so cool. So anyways, let's talk about company hopping, something totally unrelated. So my thoughts on company hopping real quick. Also, if you are a network marketer, entrepreneur, wannabe entrepreneur, some really cool stuff I'll be sharing here in just a few moments. We're doing a live 2-day virtual event for network marketers, entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs, wantrepreneurs, whatever you want to call yourself. Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur. We got a really cool 2-day live virtual event. Yes, that means the virtual event, meaning you just grab your ticket and you watch from the comfort of your own home. Right? Okay, it's gonna be jam-packed 2 days, 8 trainings between myself, my wife, a couple of good friends, Laura Hart and Stan Padgett, just some credible business-minded wisdom. Come learn from a handful of built $1 million businesses. I think it's going to be really powerful. So if you want more info on that, just shoot me a message right after this video and just say Impactors ticket, please. That's all you got to say. I'll shoot you the link. Early bird price goes up tonight at midnight, right? Today's the last day for early bird price tickets. So just let me know if you want your seat for our upcoming 2-day virtual event. Okay. So real quick, I want to talk about company hopping. My thoughts on company hopping. Let's dive into this real quick. A couple of points. First point is this. Okay. I'm not a big fan. I want to speak to each and every one of you right now who have been company hopping like crazy for the last 3, 6, 9, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months maybe. You've been in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different companies. Yeah, Yvonne, just message me, Impactors ticket, please, and I'll give you the link after the video, okay? So, you've been in you've been in 5, 10, 15, 20 different companies in the last year, 2 years, 5 years, something like that. This is for you. This is directly for you, real quick, just to start off. Here's what I want you to understand, okay? By not doing some more due diligence on your part, some more research and homework on the company, on the products, on who your sponsor is, just some little simple things. And the majority of people I see jumping from company to company to company typically are not doing those things. They're not, they're just, opportunity, ground floor, sign me up, and then they're off and running. And I'm like, no, right? Then they get into the company. They have no idea what the product is, compensation plan. They have no clue they have no clue how the compensation plan works, right? Okay. And they're just diving in. They're excited. They go post all over Facebook. They tell all their family members and friends, and then 2 weeks later, everything dies out. They end up, they don't like the product. They didn't get their first paycheck. One of their friends of a friend said, those things are a scam or something like that, and they're like, oh, to heck with that company. All right, what else is out there? I'm just telling you, listen. First and foremost, you're losing a lot of credibility. Do some more due diligence. Right? This is a freaking business. This isn't freaking hot potato. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So that's my quick message for those of you who are, hopping, 10, 15, 20 different companies in the last 3, 5, 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like just stop. You're not only giving yourself a bad name, okay? But you're giving the profession a bad name. Somebody just asked a great question. Julie asked a great question. My 4th company in 20 years. See, Julie, that's completely fine. I'm talking like people jumping from they've been in 5 different companies in the last 12 months. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so Julie, I think that you're fine, and we're gonna be talking about a few other ideas here, okay? So now I just addressed those who have been, company hopping, 5, 10 different companies in the last year or in the last 2 years. That's company hopping, okay? You're doing yourself a big disservice. Like you're just putting yourself in a bad spot. And you're losing trust. You're losing credibility. Nobody's going to care what the product, service, or business is. They're not going to join you because they're scared you're going to just up and leave and go to the next one. Make sense? Okay? Now, on the flip side, I'm going to finish with this. Okay? I want to try to keep this around 7-8 minutes. Okay? On the flip side, there are those of you out there who, maybe like Julie, maybe like ourselves. We were I think we're about 4 companies over the course of 10 years. 8 years, 8.5 years. About 4 different companies. 2 of those companies shut down. So we really didn't have a choice, so we weren't company hopping, but I just like to be transparent with you guys. About 8 years we were with about 4 different companies. Okay, 2 were product-based companies, and in the midst of those, I was a part of a couple of technology companies. Both of them had an app-related type company, technology. So, you know what I'm saying? So I want to just quickly address those of you in that type of a scenario. Is I understand sometimes things change. And I don't want you to think that if it's not the right fit for you and you need to move on to something else, that's okay. Don't make a rash decision, right? Okay, I believe there's a lot of thought that needs to go into a decision like this. It's a big decision. You know what I'm saying? And I don't recommend it. If you can stay and make things work, I highly suggest that. But I just know each and every one of us has probably been in different positions in our life to where maybe just things didn't align anymore. Like for us and one of our companies, things just didn't align anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like after a few years, they just didn't align. We just decided to resign and just carry on about our business. I don't like to see things like that happen, but unfortunately, that's just the nature of the business, okay? I want you to understand if that's you and that's maybe over the course of your career, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, you've had to make maybe a tough decision and maybe move on. I want you to understand that's okay. Sometimes that happens. I do not consider that company hopping. You know what I'm saying? For each and every one of you, you've got your reasons. You've got things that you've had to make that decision, and I'm totally okay with that, okay? The brunt of this video, I think, is to just help get the word out for those who are going from company to company to company or have 15 different positions in 15 different companies. Come on, guys. Come on. That's not how you're going to be successful in this thing. Stick to one. Here's a quick little bonus tip, right? Okay? Stop trying to build 2. It's hard enough. It's difficult enough to build 1. You know what I'm saying? Focus on 1. I had to throw that quick little nugget in there, right? Hey, if this was helpful, feel free to share it with others. I think this is a really important message for your teams as well. They're out there, these newer people in network marketing. They're over here balancing. They're joining 3 different companies, and they're trying to do all these things. And I don't think that's very wise. I don't think that's very wise. And maybe you've told them, but they didn't listen to you. So maybe hearing it from a third party, someone who's no skin in the game, they're my paycheck doesn't reflect on what they do. That's totally up to them. I think that would be really, really powerful. Okay. So thanks so much for sharing. Hey, again, if you want to grab your seat for our upcoming live virtual 2-day event, again, this is for network marketers, entrepreneurs, up-and-coming entrepreneurs who want to learn how to maybe start a business. This is going to be a 2-day live event for you. My wife and I have teamed up with some great friends, some great business owners. Laura Hart, $1 million earner inside the network marketing space. Stan Padgett, he's just like an incredible business attorney. So just to kind of familiarize you guys with some more business knowledge and business sense, just shoot me a message, say Impactors event ticket, please. I'll shoot you the link. Grab your ticket. Early bird registration ends tonight at midnight, so hurry up. Shoot me that message. Look forward to chatting with more of you. Hope you got some value. God bless you. Take care.